In 1972, Jethro Tull released what is possibly their most famous album, Thick as a Brick. A 43-minute-long prog rock masterpiece that is considered by some to be the mother of all concept albums. Part of what makes the concept of this concept album so strong is the incredible detail behind the album's artwork. The album cover itself is designed to look exactly like the cover of a small-town British newspaper, but it didn't just stop at the cover. The original vinyl format release of the album actually came with a 10-page-long newspaper print that was filled to the brim with tons of funny little stories and quirky little pictures to accompany them. Some noteworthy extracts include Mongrel Dog Soils Actor's Foot, Sweet Tooth Thief Find, and Do Not See Me Rabbit, but my favourite part of the St. Cleeve Chronicle is by far the Crossword. Being quite an avid crossword enthusiast, as soon as I found out this pretend newspaper had one, I knew I had to give it a go. After some digging online, I found a high-quality image of the crossword, downloaded it, and then dumped it into Photoshop and started trying to solve it. Sadly, about 10 minutes of reading clues and only managing to answer a couple of them, I realized that it was very unlikely that this crossword was designed to be completable. Some of the clues actually appeared to fit into one another quite well, such as 28 Down's underground animal being a mole, and 39 Across's Swan and Flanders animal being an elephant. But other clues which had clear answers to them just didn't fit at all. Notice here, the answer to Long John Silver's pet being a parrot, and the answer describing what the cat did as it entered the crypt just simply don't interlock with one another. However, having used this example, this misspelling may have been one of many rather juvenile scatological references spread throughout the puzzle's clues, and in fact the entire newspaper. Yes, the cats that crapped in the crypt would be amongst friends with clues such as canine leftovers, small single currents that sheep may leave behind them, and an odorous breeze. Another very obvious indicator that this crossword is a spoof are the amount of errors it has in both its clues and the grid itself. For instance, the number for the 35 across clue is missing, the number for the 9 down clue is in the wrong spot, and the 12 across clue is actually completely isolated, not joining with any of the other answers. Some clues were also designed to just completely throw the reader for a loop. For instance, the clue for 31 across reads 23 down in reverse. You initially think, okay, that's easy. All I have to do is figure out 23 down. Then I've practically got 2 answers. However, when you get there, you'll find that the clue for 23 down reads as follows: the reverse of 31 across. The classic infinite loophole dilemma. While yes, you could technically figure this out if you were to answer 25 down, 24 across, and 21 across correctly, it's clear that with clues like these, that this crossword is designed to be a massive joke. Now, normally I get very angry when I can't complete a crossword, but on this occasion, all I could do was just revel at the brilliance behind this gag. Think of the effort that went into this thing. They actually got someone to design a puzzle containing many intricate comedic elements just for a single section of a giant printout that came as a bonus piece of content for an album. Although the digital medium of the musical industry has kind of killed the need for album artwork, just think of how amazing it would be if this much creativity was invested into every single album design we see today. Although many modern albums do have some really good-looking covers, the personality behind them is arguably lacking for this very reason. In an interview with the members of Jethro Tull on the creation of Thick as a Brick, The lead vocalist, Ian Anderson, remarked that he believes it actually took longer to create the artwork for this album than it did to write and record the material on it. All done as a huge commitment to the album's concept. Truly, a masterpiece of music, but maybe even more so in conceptual artistic design.